My touch is how do we get young people to really be able to get their jobs of tomorrow? How do we empower young people? How do we empower the next startups, that are coming out of Africa? For us at Google Africa, the objective is really trying to make sure that we unlock economic opportunity for Africans as much as we can, leveraging our products and services. We think that Africa has tremendous potential, but there's a lot of opportunity that Africa has to offer. We like to look at it as opportunities more than challenges. And for us, it's really being able to invest in systematically addressing those so that we can be able to accelerate growth. For instance, access. As you know, there's hundreds of millions of Africans that still, the digital divide is still very large, and that needs to come online. To be able to do that is a matter of two factors. One is being able to drive down cost, and of course, being able to drive usage. On the cost driving down part, it's really important to invest. One of the key things that we've invested in is, of course, our Equiano undersea cable, which is going to create a lot of capacity and create a lot of capacity on the ground. What's great about Equiano is beyond the couple of million jobs that it will create for people in the countries we've landed in, it also creates 20x more bandwidth than ever before. Now, for us, the other piece is AI is really an important aspect of what we think could be a leapfrog opportunity for Africa. We want to make sure that Africa is at the center of the AI revolution. To do that, of course, you need bandwidth, you need capacity. And recently, we've of course announced that we just launched our cloud region in Southern Africa, which is fantastic, right? Because what that does is it allows you to be able to have the data center and the compute capacity to really make AI work. So that's another area that we've invested in. But the ecosystem is not just about Equiano and building capacity or a cloud region. It's also making sure that you have a skilled workforce that can take advantage of the opportunity. So for us, that's what we're excited about. If you look at the projections, in the next 3-4 years, Africa will hold a third of the world's youth population. And that's a workforce that we need to make sure that they are activated and they have the skill sets that they need. So one of the things that we're very focused on is also making sure that we partner with government and other private institutions and other private entities to provide training in digital skills. We've already done a lot of work. We've trained over 6 million people over the last 6 years in digital skills. But we want to continue to do that and drive that effort. For me, how do we get as many of our young people skilled up to really take advantage of the AI revolution that we have right now? I think AI has will have a transformative impact on global economies, but more importantly in Africa, where we still have challenges and we need to leapfrog. I really want our Africa to be the workforce of tomorrow and these young people to really make an impact. So my touch is how do we get young people to really be able to get their jobs of tomorrow? How do we empower young people? How do we empower the next startups that are coming out of Africa? We have great startups now, but how do we enable them to make sure they find more success and they scale more? If you look at the continent, we're really an SMB-driven continent, right? 70% of the economy in Africa is driven by SMBs. How do we make sure that these SMBs are finding success more than ever before? Because they're going to be the ones that are leveraging AI to innovate and make a difference. That, for me, if we can realize that, I would believe that our real Google mission has been accomplished and my mission is accomplished.